everyone, it's Shannon, aka QB Crossing, and today we are back with another island tour, but this time we are getting a guided island tour, which I am super excited about. But if you love beautiful terraforming, natural cottagecore, forestcore islands, this tour is for you, so I cannot wait to get right into this one with you guys. Okay, so here we are on Elderberry, and as I said before, this is a forestcore natural island, so this flag already is just perfect for the island, and I cannot wait to get into the tour. But before we do that, I do want to open up the map and see what's going on here. Okay, so Allie is known for some really beautiful terraforming, as you can tell, and the waterscaping that Allie does is unreal. I mean, look at this map right now, the little waterways, and somehow making a map look good is probably one of the hardest things in my opinion. I'm always really happy with my builds, but then I look at my map and it does not ever look like this. So I just always need a moment to appreciate the maps that Allie creates. So already I can tell that we are just in for some beautiful terraforming and just so much beauty on this island. So as I said, Allie will be giving us a guided tour. So here we are, there's Allie. She looks so cute, and I cannot wait to get right into this. So right off the bat, I always like to open up my camera app when we get here and look at the entrance. So I've never quite seen a entrance like this before. All of this terraforming, all of the cliffs. I love that little ladder there. And then all of the custom codes here as well. There's just so much going on, but in the best way possible. It feels really natural, and just, I love the way that we have these little skinny walkways as well. How cute is this? It feels like you're really just immersed by the island, which is a really cool thing to be able to pull off. I'm just going to open up the camera app. I feel bad because Allie is probably trying to move us along, but I just have to show some of these different angles. Look at the way that incline is placed. Look at the ladder up there on the second level. I just cannot get over any of this right now. Also, all of the overgrown weeds just seem to be in the best spots, and that's actually super hard to do. I personally can never get the weeds exactly where I want them to go, or it takes a lot of time traveling. So I'm just loving all of the little details here, and a lot of green and white. This little green path that she's using as well is just so perfect, the way that it really just fits in with the in-game grass. So we're gonna go behind resident services over here and follow Allie along. I really do like to get guided tours to see how the creator intends you to go around the island. So if you're visiting yourself, you can follow along with us and see kind of how Allie would herself go through the island. And something else I really want to point out with Allie's builds is these little tiny picnic areas that she creates. They're just so charming. The way that she's using that little round mat and the folded clothes on top of it. There's just so much curation that goes into every little area of Allie's islands here. So let's see. Oh, we're going to wrap back around. Okay, well, let's follow Allie here. I also like that we're matching with our little tulip hats. I feel like we coordinated this, but we actually did not. We're just such good friends that we wear similar outfits, which I love. Let's see, look at this terraforming right here. I love the way the little waterways are coming through. I'm feeling so inspired because I have been wanting to do a lot more terraforming than I've been doing recently. So this is just giving me all of the inspiration. Even for the cliff decor up here, there's so many good ideas, like putting that little wash basin up there. Such a good idea to fill it in your cliffs without just doing all flowers and crops, but I do just love all of the flowers and crops that we're seeing around here. These little pathways are also perfectly lined. I love the little mix of like the random pumpkins here or the potatoes. It's just so perfectly done. I'm already seeing something that I'm obsessed with. So we have another really cute tiny picnic area, and I do like to zoom into these just so we can see what the creator's doing and how they are approaching these. But it's always a really good idea to use a couple different codes for your picnic blanket. And I like that she has the diagonal underneath and then the frayed tassels only on one side. You're also starting to see some more of the villager houses in the background, so like a little sunken neighborhood, which I'm obviously a big fan of. So I'm really loving how this is looking. Actually, just want to open up my camera app again because Look at this sunken neighborhood right here. This is terraforming goals. Honestly, this is beyond. I feel so speechless looking at the views that Ali is able to create, and I just feel so honored that we are getting the guided tour right now. I'm also a big fan of doing a bridge on top of a little waterfall up here. So it's on the second level, and I always think that those look really, really great. I just keep wanting to open up my camera app because of all of the different angles that we're able to get, especially with the new update and being able to turn our cameras and things like that. There's just so much to see. I don't know if we were supposed to go over here, but I just wanted to quickly look at Callie's house, but we might come back over here later. I just feel like the little details on this island are so amazing. Like every little corner, every little square inch is just so perfect. It's really bringing me back to the beginning of Animal Crossing when we all were really into cottagecore. This is just giving the best cottagecore, forestcore vibes right now, and it's really making me want to go back to a theme like that. Also, I'm loving the use of this log bridge over here. It's really so underused, it's underrated, but look at how good it looks. And we have a sunken waterfall right behind here. I'm also looking all the time for ways to fill up areas on my island and to create a really beautiful lake or a sunken waterfall. It's just such a great idea, and I'm loving the way that this is all coming together. I was telling Ali the other day that I feel like her islands just look so effortless, and I am always blown away by creators that can make their terraforming and their designing look so effortless. And that's really the vibe that I get from Ali. So, okay, I saw Ali post this and I think my jaw completely dropped, and I did not know what to do with myself because look at this diagonal farm. This is one of my favorite things that I've ever seen. Like, I don't even know how do you come up with a diagonal farm idea like this? I know that a few people have been doing them now, but I'm loving the way that she's really incorporating all of the new crops, all of the little details here, and then having this little stream of water in between. That is so perfect. I think this is one of my favorite builds that I've seen in a while, and I'm always just kind of blown away by the detail in everything, like the little bags of flour over there, the little kind of basket of veggies. There's just so much good little details to kind of stumble upon. If you guys do visit this island, you can probably just spend hours and hours here just looking at all of the details that Ali really incorporates into all of her islands. So going through here again, I also just want to keep noting this terraforming because it's so natural, it's so organic, and it just feels like a little bit different than anything I'm used to seeing, or the way that I usually approach terraforming. It's just a different take on it. And I'm loving the little tiny land bridges that we're seeing all throughout, all of the curves everywhere. I think that it's really, really tricky to get your island together and think about the flow. And that's one thing that I really just admire about Ali, because I love the flow on all of her islands. And I don't know about you guys, but I do think that terraforming and flow and getting the structure of your island is really, really difficult. So that's what I was saying before about it feeling very effortless, and it just comes really easily to Ali. At least that's what it seems like to me, although I know that a ton of hard work went into this. Look at Henry. Hi, baby. So cute. Okay, and Leaf is on her island. What a perfect time to have us over. Feels very, very fitting for Ali's island. And these little log pathways here as well, so good. Ali actually has an entire Pinterest board with all of the codes that she uses, so I will be linking that for you guys if you want to grab any of the codes that you're seeing here. I'm pretty sure that they're coordinated by island because Ali has done many, many islands. So there will definitely be something that you might see, and you can find it on Ali's Pinterest. Such a great way to treat a little area like this. Like I was saying before, I've seen amazing terraforming, on all of the islands that I visit, but this is just so unique to me, the way that she's approaching some of these little areas and creating these little islands as well. I'm a big, big fan of that. These little signs, also the honey is so cute. And I really just want to live here. I'm never leaving. Now that Allie's invited me over, she's stuck with me. So I don't know if I'm supposed to go over here, but just in case we don't come back, look, so cute. So cute. I have a feeling we're coming back though, so I don't know how far to go. I did want to just show this house as well. I'm loving the way that it's attached to the peninsula. So we have this little white house over here, and then it's also attached to this really cutely decorated peninsula, which I think a lot of us do struggle with peninsula decorating. So I always think it's a good idea if you could place a building or a house nearby and then do something like this. I mean, that's gorgeous. Who wouldn't want to live here? Whichever villager this is, I'm sure that they are extremely happy. Also, this little white picket fencing is just perfect. Okay, Allie, I hope I was not supposed to, or I hope that it's okay that we went over there, but I'm assuming it is because she was dancing. Even these little pathways, I am a sucker for tiny little pathways, so really liking the way that this whole island is coming together. Let's follow Allie through this way. So that was probably most of the left side of the island. As we come through here, look at this. I just can't get over the way that she's decorating these paths, and I'm actually a big fan of how subtle this green path is on top of the grass green. Oh my gosh, I love that she's like just going so quickly past these little areas that I'm obsessed with. Like, look at that right there. That detail of the log bench and the scrapbook with the wood partition. Such a great combination. I myself would have probably just put some flowers, called it a day, but no, with Allie, every little area is so cute. Look at this. Like, would you think of putting the mum cushion and these little jars together? Because I would not, but now I will. So going through here, I also like that there's some little signposts to kind of guide you around, but holy moly, we have another land bridge, and just look at this beauty right here. I'm going to open up the camera again so we can turn it around, but I am loving the way that you can get different angles here. You can really see all of the waterscaping that she's doing, the bridge coming through here, using the log stakes, and even this little wild log bench. There's just so many good ideas overflowing on this island. Ooh, okay, so we're getting to a more pathed out area, or a different version of path here. And this is actually a really great wood plank path. If you're looking for one, highly recommend this one because you can do some really cool pathways like we're seeing here. And I'm loving the way that it is leading to, I think this is her house. So cute. So she customized her house to be this really pretty green color, which I only recently found out about, but love that. I think it's one of my favorite customizations of the houses, and I'm loving that you can see that bridge right behind as well. The way that this path is connecting, I just think it's really fun to break up your island with different paths and just have these different kind of areas on your island so everything doesn't feel exactly the same, but it still feels really cohesive. Look at this, she made a little shed. How smart is that? I think we have 2 of the retro bus stops and then 2, I don't know if that's customized on the bus stop, but so cool. Love the way that that looks. The decorative bottles were just meant for this island. And again, look at these little pathways. She really has a way of just creating the best tiny paths, the best flow. I know that I just cannot stop raving, but when I tell you guys that this is one of my favorite creators, I really mean it. Since the beginning, when I started playing this game, I had been following Allie and just loving everything that she did, and it's been so cool to see how her islands have changed as time has passed and how just her style has grown with the updates. It's really amazing to see, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have been following her as well, but it's like these little areas that we're looking at here where it just blows me away. Also the little mushrooms up there, the vines look really great on this island as well. Let's follow her back up here. I think that the ladders were a real game changer for islands like this, where you have lots of really kind of intricate terraforming. Oh no. Why do I always get stuck? Here we go. You have lots of really intricate terraforming, but you have different ways to access things now. we're gonna have to open up the camera app over here because we have some more sunken waterfall action going on. This is just beyond. Look at the little picnic area on that tiny island also. I'm just obsessed. The wheat fields also look really great everywhere. And the way that she's been able to incorporate these tiny farms, bringing in all the crops and the tiny stumps everywhere, they just really add a lot of dimension to the space. So I highly recommend adding in some of those tiny stumps if you have a natural island like this. Something that I always forget to do, but I'm reminded right now to use more stumps. Let's continue. I really love this path. I'm just a big fan of how that's coming together on this island. So we're back over here on the land bridge. I'm really glad that Allie is touring us around this island because it's just one of those islands that I feel like I would probably get lost in. So I'm really happy that we can follow her around and see the way that she would kind of tour someone around the island. We have Henry here again. She's pushing Henry out of the way. Bye, Henry. Oh no. She's gonna push him for me. There we go. I love it. I feel like this happens every time she gives me a tour. So going around here, again, so many cute details. And then look at this. Okay. This is what I'm talking about with the terraforming that I have not seen before. Like, I would never ever think to terraform a little cliff like this, put a house here. Look at the houses that we can see in the background as well. It's just so unique and organic. And then we can do a little hoppy. I love when you can hop from cliff to cliff. I think it's such a fun interaction in the game. Even hopping over water is one of my favorites. And I'm just kind of panning the camera up and down because I'm just in awe everywhere that we go. I can't stop. I'm sorry. We just have to look at this from every single angle or else I will not be satisfied. Over here we have another house. So cute. I love the way that she's customized a lot of the houses to be green and they just fit in really well. Like, look at this view right here with the two diagonal bridges. That's one of the prettiest things I've ever seen. I'm also loving creating tiny islands. So I like that these all sort of feel like tiny islands all throughout her island. Look at this. Oh my gosh. What? So like I was saying before, I love when you have a bridge on top of a waterfall, and this is exactly what I mean. How pretty is it to see that bridge in the background and then this bridge on the first level over here? And then as you can kind of see, there's a lot of detail going on with this tiny little island over here and all of the greens. I'm going to zoom into it so we can see how she customized some stuff. But we have the grapes, we have the scrapbook, custom designed on the pillows. Just so good. And I like that she's really getting creative with the type of greenery that she's using. So I'm seeing the cypress plant, I'm seeing bushes, different sized trees, the wheat fields. There's just a lot to make this island feel really full. Okay, so coming through here, look at this. Like I said, I'm a sucker for some cool terraforming, and I just adore this. The two little ponds on each side. Please, I can't get enough. We have the villager house over here as well. And I'm really noticing a lot of green on all of these villager houses, which, like I said, just makes so much sense with her island. Oh, she's so cute. And then we have over here another really cute picnic area. Allie is the queen of tiny picnic areas, like I said. Oh, we're gonna look at some of Allie's famous beaches. So, okay. If you need some beach inspiration, here it is, because I love this. I love anything to do with the kids' tents. I think it's such a great way to create a different area on your island. It just feels like a structure, which I really like. And it's just perfect with the two kind of overlapping picnic blankets as well. As we come through here, we're seeing another really cute picnic area with the stool. We have nooks over here on the beach. Such a great idea, and a really pretty background. Look how simply this is decorated, but it's so perfect. I just want like a little ounce of Allie's talent. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. Okay, so we're gonna come back here through this really pretty little, I don't even know, it's not a land bridge, but you know, that little slab of land. And as we come up here, I just want to admire this. The Incline Bridge combo of my dreams. How pretty is this? I just can't get enough. I know I've said it, but every angle, it just keeps getting better. How? Also, I believe she finished this island super fast. I think Allie's one of those people who just when she gets inspired with an island, she can just create, and builds these areas so fast. So, okay, I think I found one of my favorite areas. Again, I'm loving this path, so that definitely helps. But look at that. The little seating area over here to do laundry, and it's just completely surrounded by wheat fields. And Allie in the wheat fields. Love it. How cute is that? Okay, I think we're gonna follow her back here. Okay, I am a big fan of this. Putting the wheat fields right in front of a bridge or in front of water feels so overgrown. It feels very swampy. I love a good swamp vibe. And look at that over there, the little kind of stream coming through. Ugh. You ever go to an island and you're just like, I wish I thought of that, or I wish I terraformed like that. That is exactly what is going on in my head as I am touring around this island. Is this not the perfect spot for a campsite? Right by the sunken waterfalls, everything. Oh, it's just beautiful. And nothing is overdone. I want to just say that because even though it's very cluttered, she's not like going crazy with the amount of items. They're just so perfectly curated. As we go up here, we have another, again, really cool organic terraforming area. And then, oh look, okay, I'm guessing that this is a really pretty view. Again, we have this bridge on the waterfall, which I love. Are you kidding me? Look at this. I feel like, you know, this is actually a painting. You know that I love an island when I say something feels like a painting, because I really do think that this is absolutely a work of art. Are you kidding me right now? The windmill too. I don't even know. And I do want to say that Allie actually doesn't plan out her islands. She goes with the flow completely. So that's just like we're getting a little look inside of Allie's mind and how genius she is to just create these islands like and all this terraforming on the fly. It's just so beautiful. I also, again, love a backwards incline, love a little pathway. So of course, love how this came together over here. And then as we go through, I really like how we have the signs as well all throughout. I think we were over here before because I saw that, but again, just admiring. Are we done? Oh my gosh, we're done. Okay, so I just need to do a little, you know what? I can never find my clap, so I'm just gonna do a little ta-da. But Allie says we're done. Thank you so much, Allie, for having us. I had so much fun today touring with you guys. I hope that you were all as inspired as I was. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.